Students, yesterday I started with you properties of rational numbers. So we have done three properties: closure property, commutative property and associative property. Today the next property which we are going to study is distributivity. Distributive property for rational numbers. For all rational numbers a, b and c, a plus a into b plus c is equal to a multiplied by b plus a multiplied by c, and a into b minus c equals to a multiplied by b minus a multiplied by c. So this is known as distributivity of multiplication over addition, and this is distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. Let us take an example. I have taken very simple rational numbers 4, 5 and 2. You can take some other rational numbers also. So what I am going to do, I am going to put here the values a into b plus c, that is 4 into 5 plus 2. If I solve this, first I will solve the bracket. 5 plus 2 is 7, so 4 multiplied by 7 is 28. Or if I do it like this, 4 multiplied by 5 I will get 20, and 4 multiplied by 2 I will get 8, and I add them, I get 28. Then I can say that 4 multiplied by 5 plus 2 is equal to 4 multiplied by 5 plus 4 multiplied by 2. This is known as distributivity of multiplication over addition. I have taken very simple distributive property. The next property which we will talk about is role of 0. In rational numbers, what is the role of 0? 0 is the additive identity of rational numbers. For all rational numbers, 0 is the additive identity. Means which rational number should be added, which number should be added to a rational number so that its identity does not change. So that is 0. For any rational number a plus 0 equals to 0 plus a equals to a, where a is any rational number. So 0 is the additive identity for whole numbers also, it is the additive identity for integers also, and it is the additive identity for rational numbers also. Next is the role of 1. 1 is the multiplicative identity for all rational numbers. That means if I multiply a rational number by 1, I will get the rational number itself. So I will write a into 1 equals to 1 into a equals to a for any rational number a. So this 1 is the multiplicative identity for integers also. It is the multiplicative identity for rational number also. Coming to next property is negative of a number. This also we have studied. Negative of a number means additive inverse. So for any rational number a, its additive inverse will be minus a, such that the number and its additive inverse, when we add, the result should come 0. If I ask you what is the additive inverse of 1 by 2, you will say minus 1 by 2. Or what is the negative of 1 by 2? It is minus 1 by 2. When the rational number and its additive inverse we add, the result should come 0. So this is the additive inverse negative of a number. Next property is reciprocal of a rational number, or in other words we say multiplicative inverse of a rational number. For any rational number a, its multiplicative inverse will be 1 by a, such that the number and the multiplicative inverse, when I multiply, the result should come 1. So this is the reciprocal or multiplicative inverse for rational numbers. Now all these properties I have discussed with you. On the basis of these properties, we are going to do the questions in the exercise. First of all, let us discuss the example. Example 1 given on page number 9. Find 3 by 7 plus minus 6 by 11 plus minus 8 by 21 plus 5 by 22. 4 rational numbers are given and you have to add them. It is simple. You take the LCM. After taking the LCM, you change all these rational numbers to like rational numbers by equivalent rational numbers. You will write of these rational numbers and then you will add them. One method is this. Another method is using properties so that I can make my calculation bit easier. How it is, I will see the denominators. Here it is 7, 11, 21 and 22. Now the common multiples I see 3 by 7 and minus 8 by 21. I can club them together in one bracket. I can see 7 and 21. They come in the table of 7, so taking the LCM of these two will be easy. Plus, in the other bracket I will write minus 6 by 11 plus 5 by 22. Here also you can see 11 and 22. 11 and 22, they come in the table of 11. When I have used some property, so I will write here which property I have used. In the book also they have written here in the bracket, using commutative and associative property. Commutative means you can add the rational numbers in any order. So I can add the first and the third, I can add the first and the fourth. And associative means I have associated. These two I have put in bracket. Now I will solve these two. LCM of 7 and 21 will be 21. Here will come 9 plus minus 8 in one bracket plus LCM of 11 and 22 will be 22. Here it will come minus 12 plus 5. This will be 1 by 21 plus minus 7 by 22. Earlier I was having 4 rational numbers. I solved, now I got only 2 rational numbers with denominator 21 and 22. Now I take the LCM of 21 and 22. It will come 462. Here 22 will come plus minus 7 into 21 you can do and see, it will come minus 147. Now minus 147 and plus 22. Minus 147 plus 22. What will come? Minus 125. So minus 125 upon 462. So I got this answer. If I do it directly without grouping them, then also I will get the same answer. The only thing is using this property made my calculation a bit smaller, a bit easier. That is why we have studied this property, so that our calculations become easy. Example 5 given on page number 14 is find 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 14 minus 3 by 7 into 3 by 5. We have to solve it using properties. So what I will do, first I will write 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7. Then this last term, minus 3 by 7 into 3 by 5, I will shift, and minus 1 by 14 I will write at the end. What I have done, see these two are in multiplication, these two are in multiplication. Which rational number is repeated? I can see 3 minus 3 by 7 minus 3 by 7. So these two I have shifted here, and this minus 14 I have taken at the end. So which property I have used here? I have used here commutativity. So I will write here in bracket commutative property. Now 2 by 5 multiply by minus 3 by 7. Here it is minus 3 by 7. I can write it plus minus 3 by 7 into 3 by 5 minus 1 by 14. Because minus 3 by 7 I have to take common outside. So that's why I have written in bracket. Now I will take minus 3 by 7 common outside the bracket. Inside the bracket from these two terms 2 by 5 is left. Then plus sign. From these two terms 3 by 5 is left and bracket closed, and minus 1 by 14 I will write as such. Here which property I have used? I have used distributive property. So here I have to write in bracket distributive property. Now I will solve this bracket. Minus 3 by 7 into, what will come? 5 by 5. 5 by 5 means 1. So into 1 minus 1 by 14. So minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 14. Now I will take the LCM of 7 and 14. It is 14. So into 2 minus 6, and here minus 1. It will come minus 7 by 14. When you cancel, it will be minus 1 by 2. So this way in this question, it was just given find. Now properties which I have to use, I have used in this, I have to write here. First I have used commutative property, then I have used distributive property just to make my calculation easy. Try this given on page number 13. Find using distributivity. They have already mentioned in the question that we have to use distributive property to solve this question. First part is 7 by 5 multiplied by minus 3 by 12 in one bracket plus 7 by 5 multiplied by 5 by 12. First of all, you should know what is distributive property. Distributive property was A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. You can see here A is common outside the bracket. Here A and here A. So we have to think out of these which number is common means which number is repeated. So here you can see 7 by 5 is repeated. This form of the property is given, distributive property, this side is given, we have to reach this side. So this you can write as using this property. In place of A I have 7 by 5, in place of B I have minus 3 by 12, and in place of C I have 5 by 12. So it is written A into B, 7 by 5 into minus 3 by 12 plus A into C, 7 by 5 into 5 by 12. So this will be equal to A into B plus C, that is 7 by 5 into minus 3 by 12 plus 5 by 12. Now solve this bracket, it will come 7 by 5 into 2 by 12, cancel, 2 ones are 2 6 are, so that is equal to 7 upon 30. So this way I can solve this question by using the property and making my calculation easy. Similarly, we can do the second part. In the second part, the value of A is 9 by 16, B is 4 by 12 and C is minus 3 by 9. Again we will use this property A into B plus C. So you can write A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. So here A is 9 by 16 multiplied by 4 by 12 plus minus 3 by 9. Now you can solve this. 4 by 12 you can cancel, 4 ones are 4 threes are. This also you can cancel, minus 1 and 3. So you are left with 9 by 16 into 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3 is 0. So 9 by 16 multiplied by 0 equals to 0. This way in these questions we can use the property.